We got another big-time quarterback prospect hitting the transfer portal. Jaden Rashada from Arizona State is hitting the transfer portal. He's leaving Arizona State. He's going to be going to a new school. Where is that going to be? I have no idea. You don't know. We're trying to figure that out. We're going to look at his 24/7 Sports player profile page. We're going to backtrack to the recruiting process. We're going to look at his high school footage as well. But before we do all that, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're covering the transfer portal every day. We're deep diving these prospects. We're looking at the 2024 recruiting class and the 2025 recruiting class. And you need to know what your player's doing before they hit the field for your team. But here's the news source here today, and he is hitting the transfer portal, and he is leaving Arizona State. And that is a big deal because I consider him a very good quarterback prospect with a lot of upside, and now he's going to be on the market. Going over to his stats real quick, threw for 485 yards last year on 82 attempts, 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. But going back to his 24/7 Sports player profile page, he was rated as a 4-star prospect in the process, the 6th best quarterback in 2023, 7th best in the composite, 6'4", 175. So he's a little bit on the lankier side. But still, we had the height there and time to develop. He received 32 offers. Big-time Power 5 programs were after him. Imagine, since he's still young, since he's got some time, a lot of eligibility left, and they garnered him as a top-tier prospect. A lot of these Power 5 schools still have him in their Rolodex. Where's he going to go? Florida, LSU, Miami, Ole Miss. Those were some of the top teams linked there at the top. And I'm reading the scuttlebutt on Twitter. A lot of people are talking about that. Looking at the timeline, they already got him listed for the transfer portal. That just happened a few minutes ago. So they're finally quick to something here at 24/7 Sports. But we were locked in with Arizona State. We did have a visit with TCU. Who knows where he goes? Probably going to go somewhere where he can play quick. We are leaving in the spring. So maybe a team that sends him an offer, gives him a promise that, hey, you get playing time quick if you come here. We're a kind of a bigger school. We're a G5 school. Hey, come here and get this opportunity. Maybe that could happen. What schools could that be? I'm not knowing right now offhand, but we were productive. 3,000 yards, 32 passing touchdowns in 2022. Remember, 4-star prospect. Going over here to On3, he was listed as a 4-star prospect as well, ranked 15th among quarterbacks. ESPN had him rated as the 2nd best quarterback. Rivals had him at 10th. So everybody was kind of close. Miami, TCU, California. Looking at some of the other programs here, Cal, Ole Miss, could really go anywhere. We can kind of guess from this. But the thing about this and his visit calendar and everything else, that's been a whole year or longer away from now. And now it could be different teams in the mix. Different teams needing a quarterback. These teams may not want him at quarterback anymore. They may be locked in. And a lot of these schools are good at quarterback now. Like looking at Florida, are you going to really sit behind DJ Lagway? You're going to really fight it out with him. LSU brought in some quarterbacks this year. They got a big timer in 2025 coming up. Maybe he moves out. But really, if you look at all that, you're going to mess with that. Miami, if you're going to sit behind Cam Ward for a bit, maybe. Honestly, where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? There's a lot of opportunity out there, but you got to hit. But we're going to look at his highlights from high school. I get it. We can look at the tape here from his freshman season, but guess what? YouTube does not like that, and we can get a good feel of what he is as a player from looking at him back at the high school level. Let me know what you think in the comments below. We have 6 minutes of tape here. We're going to look at his junior and senior highlights. So let's let it rip here. Boom. First thing you're seeing him is he's letting it rip. Again, like it was stated in the scouting report, thinner quarterback. Just throwing that out there before you write that in the comments. We got time to develop. We can add to that frame, but we do have a frame to add mass to. Everything else, though, we want to look at the intangibles. We got some mobility, so we can extend the play. His senior footage, his 2022 footage, was just a minute long. So we're going with the year prior to that, right after. I think it's just this game, honestly. Not really showing us much from that year. But still. I watched him at Arizona State, and I thought he was a good prospect. I thought he was leading on to some things. I thought there was room to grow, but I thought we had the building blocks there to develop into a good quarterback. In front of his wide receiver, look at him catch it in stride. Looking solid there. Standing tall in the pocket. Looks very calm. Look at that moon ball there. Wide receiver getting it in stride. Maybe had to slope a little bit. Had to watch him a little bit more. I was really He's got a fast release with power down there. Back there, back there. Boom. He's got an arm on him. He is a bit behind on the receivers a little bit. I could definitely say that, but it's also a very small sample size. And whenever I call like that, he's out in front of them. Whenever I call something out, they make me pay. And I hope they do every time. And that's happening. Moving well in the pocket, keeping his eyes downfield. Downfield with accuracy. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Not afraid to fit it in downfield. One thing I'm noticing here, he pushes it downfield with accuracy. He's aggressive downfield. Not a lot of short passes. He's got touch. Look at that. Look at that. A little lighter ball there. Getting it to his guy. Making sure he gets over that DB. Guy catching in stride. The wide receivers are doing a good job creating separation downfield as well. We got to call that out. Offensive line's doing a good job. He's not having to scramble much. Somebody might have already said in the comments like, hey, it's easy to do this with a pocket this clean. Let's see him do this in the SEC. He's got a rocket on him, though. Look at that. Towards the sideline out in front of him a bit. There we go. He's got a pretty ball. Strong arm. Quick decisions, it looks like. I want to see him have to make decisions, though. Here we go. We're moving. Eyes downfield. We sling it. Solid. Quick play here. Hitting this guy where he can get it. Did he get it? Yep. According to that ref. All right. He's got an arm on him. How did he throw that one? He's got a rocket. So compared to a lot of the 2024 quarterbacks, he's one of the top ones in 2024 too. We've covered them here on the channel. He's one of the top ones. Definitely when it comes to arm talent. Ooh. He can roll out. Hit you on the run. Here we go. We're moving a little bit. Keeps his eyes downfield. Can throw off platform. Off to the side a little bit. Good feet. Good feet. Good awareness. Eyes downfield. Eyes downfield. Hitting our guy. I knew he was going to hit the guy because these are highlights. Ain't like he's going to miss. Here we go. Backed up. Backed up. Downfield. Look at that. Look at that. Stepping back there. Boom. Fires it. It's up a little bit, but it's also away from the DB. Up a little bit. What are we in a practice? See the coaches back there. Must be a scrimmage. Boom. Looking solid. Looking very solid. Stands tall in the pocket. Hits this guy out there right into his hands. We rolling out. He can zip it, though. He's got velocity. He's got it on the run. He's got it standing tall in the pocket. He's got it pressured. He's got touch. He's got a good arm on him. This is what we're seeing. Stepping back. Going through progressions here. Watch. Time. Solid. Solid. Back corner. Back corner. His guys are making plays. About a minute left. All right, we're going to watch this last one. I got a good feel on him on the scouting report. Downfield. Look at his arm. Nope. Here we go. We're looking at a very solid quarterback prospect here. Of course, top tier 4-star athlete in the 2023 class. He's got a lot of upside, a very strong arm with accuracy downfield. He can throw it on the run. He can throw it off platform. He can throw it with touch. He can throw it with zip. He can throw it kind of light. He can throw you a moonball, whatever it is. He also likes to push it downfield. He can be aggressive with it. He's going to be hitting the transfer portal right now in the spring. If he wants to play now, he has to be very selective where he wants to go. I have no idea where he's going to go. I'm looking at the teams he's been messing with prior to signing with Arizona State. Who knows if that's going to be reliable? It could be totally different teams right now. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I know it's going to be a war in the comments saying, hey, it's my team. No, it's my team. No, it's my team. Let me know what you think about him in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.